Immortals as the blue team, still starting to the north, the opponent 789 as the orange-yellow coded team to the south.
Yeah, very similar lineups from both teams as well. Both teams going with two AMX50s, but the Immortals going with an extra third one. Then they balance that out with an IS-3 and a KV-5, whereas 789 going with two IS-3s and a T-69. So I'm expecting them to maybe send up their T-69 to the hilltop, but early on we do see the Immortals already coming here to the western part of the map. So very standard kind of start here for the Immortals. We usually almost always see the North teams come to this position now.
Yeah, because it's very easy to defend, and it also gives them like a crack to just a very easy way to the southern base as well. So it's all going to depend on how 789 is going to just play that one. But once again, the Immortals, no surprises. That triple MX50, as always, we've got...
oh, look at this positioning for Hugo Strange. They're not allowing the Immortals to have any positioning over there to the western side. Completely stopping that push.
Yeah, and they've all been spotted. But it doesn't matter because the Immortals were not... I don't really think they were just really planning to
yeah, they
go
are.
along with that push.
Yeah, they are. They're still going here, even though they've been spotted. Already Unreal Rogue taking huge damage here, down to about 1,000 hit points. Using that KV-5, although he has a lot of hit points and a lot of armor, I mean, any more shots landing on him is going to be kind of dangerous. I mean, he has to stay alive at least until the push starts, because that's what you want your KV-5 to do, is just go in there first, take the brunt of the force, and then allow your other tanks to swoop it, and then finish off the other tanks here. But if Unreal Rogue takes too much damage, he's just going to be another kind of a fairly weak tank, not too much, not too big of a threat.
Well, what bothers me here with the Immortals play is that they're leaving their base wide open. This is very risky, actually.
It is very risky.
But at the same time, like, he has some really standard tank formation coming from them. Always the triple 50-100 when it comes to urban maps. So you've got Savage, Neverbest, and Hades all rolling out with that French tank. And usually those three stick together. And whoever they meet first usually is just turned to dust.
Yeah, I'm actually wondering where the other 789 members are. Oh, a bunch of them being spotted here. Superman, shot bouncing off on Rogue here. Folded, trying to land a shot. Sniper Elite taking a 325 shot shell there as well. So kind of east versus west here with the field area dividing these two teams. Oh, the Immortals also moving in their tanks for the base capture.
Well, not exactly. It's just like
or for the flank.
Yeah, exactly. It's 250s 100, and they're going to unleash, but it's very dangerous for them, though, because as soon as they're empty, they're just going to be like really dead tanks out there.
Oh no, this is really bad for 789 actually.
No, it's not actually, because one of the 50s went down, and unless support comes, really just Neverbest is almost out of shells too. So yeah, I still think it's pretty well done here coming from 789. So because look at all the damage that was inflicted.
Oh my god, so much damage.
Exactly. You know, the way I see it is that those 50s 100 should never have been separated from the main forces as well.
I think all the AMX50s right now on both sides are trying to reload right now. Actually, Superman still having some shots there, finishing off Unreal Rogue here. Base capture also starting from both sides. However, the 789 base capture has those two T1s on the base, so Immortals have to. I think the Immortals can't win this. There's just too much for them to handle right now.
Yeah, exactly. They can't. I mean, Savage is going to do his best to come back and defend this, but that means that Neverbest is all alone. Although, you never know that.
Okay, Superman might be out of shells, actually.
Well, exactly, and Savage...
No, Superman's an IS-3, so
well, no, but Savage will be able to defend this.
Yeah.
He will be able to defend this in the nick of time, so we're actually tied here. We're actually tied.
Oh, 1 second here!
No, he will.
Okay, got delayed, yeah.
He will.
Oh my god, that was close here.
Yeah.
Okay, so he finished off the two T1s now.
And
Neverbest on the run.
Still alive. I mean, that's amazing.
Yeah.
The fact that he's still alive is really, really surprising me.
Actually, okay, if Sponge and Neverbest come back together, meet up, and then...
Yeah, because it's still like, you know, I'd rather have 250s 100 in the endgame just for the extra shots.
Yeah.
So if Neverbest can actually survive this and just manage to regroup with Savage, they might pull this off again.
Yeah, as long as Savage stays... Oh, look at this. Superman here being spotted. Savage taking the first shot.
Yeah, that's
so try and line up here.
That's 400 for you, but as long as he stays under cover, it should be fine.
I don't know, because Sniper Elite actually... I'm curious to see how...
He's reloading.
Healthy. Actually, Sniper Elite down kind of low here.
Yeah.
Savant's trying to land a shot through
but so is never
through the window
best.
here.
So is never best. So basically, it's gonna be. You know what? I gotta give the advantage to this 50s 100 because as soon as they reload, I mean, this is just a non-negligible.
But see, never best is down to one shot. Never best. If never best goes down, it's gonna be very hard for Zavanj to 2v1.
Yeah, but the thing is, you can't like risk a push without those 50s 100 unleashing on you pretty much. So even for Superman to just with his tanky IS-3 to go out there in the open, by the time he actually gets near them, he's still gonna be a shot away from dying as well. So this is not easy for 789 to tackle. And besides, the 50 that remains on their side too is pretty low. It's like 2 shots away from dying.
Yeah, it's very even right now.
Exactly,
definitely.
it's not going to be easy for 789 to charge this pretty much. That's
Both
why,
sides,
like,
I mean,
exactly.
it's
That's why
just
Superman
family,
is taking the long way around actually, because he realizes he can't just charge him bluntly, because otherwise, Savanj will take him down.
Yeah, very safe play coming out for both teams here. Look at Neverbest staying extremely passive, staying like almost more than 100 meters behind Savanj there, just making sure that if any of the 789 members want to engage this, they have to go this Savanj first.
Well, exactly, and then he would just come out of cover in nick of time to unleash like his shells too. So
I do believe that Superman was maybe making his way up the western side.
That he was going the long way around, but even so,
even if he tries to go for it, it's gonna be very risky.
Exactly, because you can only engage like, I mean,
we might go for a replay actually.
We might, because it's obvious that the Immortals can't attack because Neverbest is too low. So they're in a defensive position, and I don't really fancy 789 just charging bluntly against 250s 100. The risk is too great to lose the tank at this point.
I mean, just not only the tank types, I mean the amount of hit points remaining on all 4 of these tanks are just not enough, I think. It
doesn't guarantee
an engagement.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, like a successful win pretty much on either side. It could go just as easily for the Immortals.
Definitely try and risk it, but
I don't see them.
Yeah, it's definitely. I mean, both sides have a lot to lose right now. I mean, Superman's fairly. I think he's at around 500, 600 health there, but Sniper Elite down a little bit lower than that. Yeah, as long as Savanj, can kind of stay in the front, and as long as he takes the brunt of the damage, he should be fine. But I really don't think either team is going to go for it.
Well, you know what? That's the thing. If any team has to just push here, it's definitely 789 because they've got the advantage hit point wise, and they've got Superman as well, who still is at 1200. But even Superman, that's 250s 100 for you. Let's just say that even 3 to 4 shots land on him, he's gone.
Yeah,
he's gone, so he can't just afford to really charge in like Lancelot, guns blazing, which is why they're both deciding to be very passive and defensive. We're gonna replay this the way I see it.
Yeah, I think so. These guys are like pretty much on opposite sides of the map right now.
And I think the Immortals are very happy to replay this because they were on the losing end again.
Yeah. No, I mean, even drawing this is an amazing feat there. I mean, they had, they weren't hugely, far behind, but they definitely lost the first tank.
Yeah, no, I mean, like, they were still under the gun, pretty much like on Mines. They were still on the losing end of this battle, like, throughout this set. And once again, it was just really amazing play, especially coming from those 50s that turned the tide around.
Yeah.
But separating these forces in the initial push was just really too detrimental for them. Like, it was unnecessary, and that's when they started just getting mangled in the main firefight.
Yeah, definitely here. Yeah, the Immortals, we do see some slight repositioning coming out from 789, but the thing is, like, both teams have no idea where the others are, so they don't even want to risk moving out even like 50 meters out, because, the enemy tank could be right around the corner, and if they are, you're dead. And that could be the entire set, or even the match for your team. So I can definitely understand these guys trying to play for the draw, and I don't disagree with them because on both sides, that's the best move right now.
It's too risky. It's just simply too risky, and especially 789. Although they have more hit points, they can't afford to lose this set. Otherwise,
I think they would rather draw this and lose.
Yeah, exactly. Because I mean, they were on the winning end pretty much, but they couldn't really just finish the Immortals off. Pretty much like on Mines. So rather than risking losing this, it's just better to replay it.
Yeah,
obviously.
I mean, had Sniper Elite been healthy, like maybe above 1,000 hit points, they probably would have.
They probably would have charged.
Yeah, because if you have 2, tanks that are over 1,000, I mean, against the hit points remaining on these last 2 Immortal tanks, it's definitely a fight you can win. But I mean, since both sides actually just have at least one of those tanks down incredibly low, just not going for it. And even just the tank types. I mean, 2 aiming 50s. I mean, come on, no one wants to push against that.
Yeah, especially from afar.
Yeah.
If they spot you. if they see you coming, you're just as good as dead, pretty much. So regardless of how many hit points like they still have left, if you can't land those shots, like against those French tanks, really, it's just too big of an argument.
So about 10 seconds now remaining here, and we will...
Do you reckon they're gonna change like tank selections though?
I don't think so. I really don't think so. Because both sides, it was a very even fight. There's no clear advantage. I mean, there was a